Hello there, my YouTube friends and fans. Welcome back to Grounded. I don't know if you're playing this game, and if you do, if you have already completed the sandcastle or not. I have just completed it, and it was the greatest relief ever. Look at that thing. It looks so harmless over there in the corner. And, what could go wrong, right? It's just you're supposed to go up on that tower, but if you've already been in the sandbox, you know that the sandcastle is actually not that easy to even get into. So let's see what we have to do. Complete trail marker at sandcastle tower. Yes. So that means that's the tower here in the middle, the tallest tower. We have to go up there, and there's supposed to be a trail marker. You can't really see it from the outside. I've tried because I was like, maybe it's not what I think it is. Is there really a trail marker up there? I can't see it. And then how the heck do I get in there? Can I just build a bridge from here over there? Nope, that does not work. You cannot build anything on the sandbox rim at all. They made sure that you have to do it the hard way. Let me tell you, I have tried every possible way to do it from the outside. Not working. Fortunately, inside the sandbox, in one of the corners, there's this beautiful little oasis that has plenty of resources to build all kinds of things. The only thing that you won't find here is sap, but there is some locations elsewhere in the sandbox where you actually do find some sap. But I'm just always go for the straightforward grass stairs. They're the easiest for me. And then the next thing was for me to build a bridge, of course. So I found the shortest distance here, where also the castle wall has a gap, which is ideal. And it takes about 4 parts to build a bridge. So that was not that hard, besides that I got interrupted a lot by ant lions that just did not want me to build anything or didn't even want me to be here. And I soon realized that this process is going to be a lot longer than I expected, because if you could just be here and build stuff, you would be done within a very short time. But you have to constantly fight the ant lions, because if you don't, they just keep knocking you off your socks. They knock the grass out of your arms, or worst case scenario, they actually kill you. And they can do that really, really fast if you're not careful. And then on top of it, I found out there is a wolf spider under this blue bucket here. And this wolf spider actually comes out at night, and you'll see that a little later. And while I was fighting ant lions and more ant lions, I was able to finally finish the bridge and make it to the other side. So here I was, but now what? How the heck do I get up on this tower? Now I'm standing in front of a wall again. So I'm just looking around trying to find out, maybe there is a way to kind of climb up. I just have to find it. I'm not going to build unless I know for sure. But no matter how long I looked, there was just nothing. So I was like, all right, I have to build. It is what it is. It's going to take me a long time, but I have to build. So the first thing I have to do, obviously, is build some stairs so I can get up on that first level. And then I can better see if maybe I can get up without building any more stuff. But I won't know until I'm actually up there. And in order to do that, I have to build stairs. And in order to do that, I need to make sure I'm not being bothered. And of course, the day arrives. So I'm basically forced to stop.
Burning hot!
Well, that was my first night, and actually I got a lot done, believe it or not, in one night. I was actually pretty satisfied with my progress, but I knew there was still a lot to do and I had to go back. So the next night I was able to finally get up to the tower base, and I realized that I actually have to build up onto the tower. There is just no other way. There is no little door or anything that you can go in, which is what I was hoping. And this second night did not go as well as the first night. I got interrupted even more, and look at that, even the wolf spider came to look. And while it isn't hard to take down this spider or the antlions if you're like on a high point, which there's many, I was very, very worried that they're destroying my bridge, which would have put me back. I would have had to rebuild it, and I really just wanted to be done with the tower. So that first night was over, didn't get much done, got a little bit burned out, went to do something else. I think I did the picnic table here. And then I was like, why am I always coming here empty-handed? That's kind of silly. Let me just bring some stuff from here. And that actually did help a bit, even though it seemed like the antlions got wilder and wilder the more I progressed with this. And then they even managed to knock the bottom of my stairs off. So I was really, really worried that they're gonna destroy my stairs, but I just kept building and rushing this as much as I could. I was thinking the sooner I'm done with this, the sooner oh boy. And they did it. They destroyed my stairs. There they are in pieces. And I was pretty upset about this, believe me. And the next night I was back and I was like, I'm so close to the top, I can do this. But this time I decided to build those stairs that go to the tower base in a different spot where there are not so many antlions, not like right by the entrance where the wall has a gap, but on the other side. And that was actually a good decision because I got way less interrupted, even though it was a little bit trickier to get to the stairs that I've already built. I had to kind of jump around to make sure I don't fall down, because the antlions were a lot of times right below me, but I was so determined to get that done, or get as much done as possible in that night. Look at how close I was. And then it started to get light and I was like, okay, I gotta leave soon. I don't think I can finish this because I don't want to burn to death here, but I'm gonna try to do one more thing here. And then I looked up and I'm like, oh, I made it! I'm up here! Oh my god, I was so stoked. I did this all in one night. I did a huge piece in one night. And not only that, I find the milk molar, which is something I didn't even expect. And I did my trail marker. So make sure you bring enough stuff to build the trail marker, because that happens to me sometimes. I make it to the trail marker and then I can't build it because I don't have the resources for it. But I made it and I'm celebrating up here for a little while, enjoying the view and just enjoying the fact that I finally made it, because I was so frustrated for a while. I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is taking too long. I just want to get up there and do it. I'm kind of done. I killed probably like 50 antlions, which, you know, is good because you can use the material to craft stuff. But I was just so tired of fighting the antlions after a while that I just didn't want to do it anymore. But I'm so glad I stuck it out and finally accomplished this difficult task. Well, at least for me, it was difficult. And check it out. Over there, you can find a goodie, and you can actually find one on all but one smaller towers. And then here in this big pot over here, there's actually a mega milk molar, but I didn't think there is anything because when I tried to build something up there, it didn't let me at first. But a couple days later, I thought I'm going to try again because I got the beeping every time, and I just was like, I'm not going to give up. There has to be something here. Because it's constantly telling me there is something here. I need to know. So, and then I realized that it actually turned blue at a certain spot. So I just had to hit it right. And finally I was able to attach something. And then once I had that, I knew it was no problem to also build anything else onto it, like stairs or a roof. And I went with the clover roof this time. So let's go check. Where is that thing, if it's here? So far, nothing. There it is. Haha, I knew it. So now you know there's a mega milk molar up here. And yes, you can build up. You just have to be a little bit patient. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you next time. Happy gaming. Take care. Bye-bye.